Hello and welcome all signs. This is an all signs tarot reading. This is a very powerful reading because I am manifesting this reading for all of those people who are at this point of time in life seeking for the most important answer in their life. And guess what? We are going to be getting the messages from your own future version. Yes, your future self. I have designed this spread in such a manner that you can get to hear what your future self wants to tell you. So I'm manifesting this from the bottom of my heart because at this channel, on this table, I believe the real power always lies with you. And that is my intention, to bring back the real power to you. So stay with me, all signs. We're going to begin. Just to clarify, we're going to be checking your current energy. We have some astral houses over here, which let me show you. We have the marriage, career, happiness, success, wealth, and love. So these are the astral houses we're going to be looking at. And then I'm going to check your future messages from this tarot deck, which is called as the Quantum Tarot deck. Quantum, way ahead of its time, very futuristic. So let's start, and we're starting the reading with Aries. Hello Aries and welcome. This is your powerful reading where you are going to be getting messages from your own future self. So I need you to relax, calm down, breathe, and let's see in your current energy, Aries, what are you showing for your current energy? Okay, I do detect something here. I do detect, Aries. I do see that there is something in the past that you're mourning about. I can see a tower moment right there in the center. And then I see the world. So tower and the world and the Five of Cups. Aries, I do detect sorrow. I do feel that there is some sort of separation. There is some sort of outcome in your mind whenever you're watching this. And you feel very sad about it. However, you do want a happy ending for yourself. And that is really nice. It's just that this memory or this heartbreak or this pain is something that you're still holding on with yourself. All right. Firstly, let's see your future self wants to pick up. I'm going to pick up 3 areas, 3 astral houses, and let us see your future self wants to focus us on which 3 areas. Aries, we have career, we have marriage, and we have happiness. So clearly, your future version wants to talk to you about these 3 areas, career, marriage, and happiness. And let us begin. Let us take out cards and let's talk, Aries. We have career, we have marriage, very nice. And then we have happiness. Oh my God, this is really, really nice. Underneath, we have the 4 of Wands. See how in your present energy you have the tower, a feeling of things are falling apart, and how your future version is showing you a structure, something solid coming together. Your future version really wants to motivate and inspire you. So for career, the energy that your future version is showing is the Knight of Cups and the Knight of a Page of Swords. So in your career, your future version is telling you that you're going to be pursuing something that you love. And in that, you're going to find a lot of growth. You're going to find a lot of success. It is something that gives you absolute joy. And currently, you're reminiscing about your past, right? There is something that is hurting you. That is something that's pulling you down. You're moaning about something. But your future version is telling you when it comes to your career, follow the thing that gives you absolute bliss. It has to do a lot with communication. It has to do a lot with Mercury. And speed, you know, there's a lot of speed and there's going to be a lot of travel involved in it. You are going to be faster than the others. Very, very nice energy. Very, very nice. And it's always going to keep you on your toes. Always. In fact, you're going to be steps and leaps ahead than people. So your emotions are very important, Aries. Bring your emotions back because your emotion quotient, your EQ is what is going to define your career. Well, now let's look at the next astral house that's popped up for you, Aries, which is marriage. And for marriage, we have Ace of Wands. By the way, I do see someone new, or I see a new spark. And then we have the Temperance, card number 14. These cards are very, very image-wise, very, very futuristic. So what I am picking up here for marriage is that it is going to be a connection, or if it already is, but your future version is saying the connection that you desire or you want or you have in marriage is going to be that of spark, is going to be passionate. And you know, the two of you are going to bring the best out of each other. They will, you know, you will understand the concept of harmonizing, alchemizing. In fact, I feel your future self is saying that you're going to find someone, or you're going to have someone where both of you, when you touch things, they turn into gold. You both have the quality of alchemizing, making things happen, and very fire, and you're all fire. So it's going to be a very nice, beautiful connection. That's what your future version wants to tell you. Then we have happiness, the astral house, and let's see what your future version wants to tell you for happiness. We have two kings, by the way. We have the King of Wands, again fire, and then we have the King of Cups. So, you know, two kings, one fire, one water. One is fire and water. When they come together, they create, you know, the steam. They create sort of, you know, they're not the best, the most compatible. So in terms of happiness, what your future version wants to actually tell you is that you are going to achieve mastery in whatever you're going to do. But you know, when two opposite elements come, they may not often create the most stable environment. So happiness is always an ebb and flow of life, right? It's not going to be a constant thing. It's not going to be, if you have happiness all the time, then you're just going to be in one state. So your future version is saying, while you're going to achieve mastery in everything that you do, and it's also saying that, you know, you may find people who are quite opposite to you, and you'll be able to strike conversation with them, have meaningful moments with them. And that is going to also be your source of happiness. So very, very nice and very, very beautiful. Finally, let's close off with saying a message that your future version wants to tell you for your current energy right now, by the way. So your future version is telling you this. Wow. Okay. We have the Nine of Pentacles, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Two of Swords. Nine of Pentacles is being financially abundant. Nine of Pentacles is making things on your own, always having enough, being in a very good position, especially when you're alone, especially when you're single. Eight of Pentacles is expansion, growth, putting your things out there, you know. The reference here is so nice. It's almost like these pentacles go inside and the universe keeps expanding, So the more you create, the more you expand. And there is an emphasis here that you create alone, Aries. You really do create. You're very good when you create alone. And the Two of Swords, it actually says that, you know, your future version wants to tell you that trust yourself, trust your instincts, trust your guts. The two things that you need to keep in mind are A, you're very powerful alone, very, very powerful alone. And the more you continue to put in effort, the more you do, the more you see your own world expand, and therefore the entire world around you getting its expansion. So whatever sorrow you're feeling right now, Aries, keep it aside and step into your power. That's what your future version is telling you. That's what I have for you, Aries. I will see you on your next reading. Till then, you take care and have a fabulous week ahead. Next up, we have Taurus. Hello, Taurus, and welcome. This is your messages from the future self. You, Taurus, you're going to be giving yourself a pep talk, I believe. So let's see. What is Taurus showing in its current energy right now? Oh, wow. Very, very nice. Very, very nice, Taurus. What you're showing is Queen of Wands, the death, and then the moon. So you're undergoing a transformation right now. It's almost like you are on the verge in your current energy, which is very good. You're on the verge of a transformation. However, you're also a bit fearful, a bit scared. And you know why you're scared, Taurus, is because it's very uncertain. It's new. It's absolutely new territory for you. But there's a massive transformation going on. You know, the whole thing, the makeover, the look, the clothes you wear, the, you know, sort of products you apply, the haircut you have. I feel you're giving yourself a major, major transformation. And because it's way out of your comfort zone, but you know, it was needed. I think it's happening at the right time. Very, very nice, Taurus. Now let us see what is your future version. 3 areas. The future version wants to really convey a message to you right now. We have success. Very nice. Wealth, of course. And love. So your future version wants to talk to you about success, wealth, and love. Get ready, Taurus. We're going to get some information about, oh, you saw that? It just, and I believe there's one more. So we'll take those 2 for success, for wealth, and for love. Wow. Very, very, I'm loving what I'm seeing, Taurus. Your future version really wants you to hear this. For success, we have the Knight of Pentacles, and then we have the Sun. Oh, wow. You know, I believe you feel like you're going very slow and steady right now, all right? But this strategy of yours to go slow and steady, to be very methodical, this is the approach that is going to give you your absolute success. Every time that you have done things strategically, you've looked at the entire competition, you've invested smartly, you've given your time smartly, you've basically not rushed into anything. That is where you have seen your maximum growth and maximum success. And you are an earth sign, Taurus. You're an earth sign. You have the capacity to enter a place. You will take a little bit of time because you've got a massive plan underneath that gorgeous brain of yours. But you know what? Give it a few time and Taurus will convert that absolute empty land into a beautiful thriving forest. That's the kind of energy you have. So maybe at some times you just get carried away by the speed that the other people bring in or the swiftness, but your own way, this slow and steady is absolutely gold mine, Taurus, gold mine. Next we have wealth, astral house, and the energy that we have for wealth is 6 of Swords and the 3 of Wands. I do believe your future self is trying to tell you that get out, travel more, explore more, and possibly that is the way that you can see your wealth expansion. I don't think it's telling you that if you're going to be at the same place, yes, you may find increase, you may find promotions, but if you want massive wealth, you want to see how much more can you bring into your accounts, into your bank balance, and see your digits expand, you need to step out, you need to explore, you need to travel, you need to go to those places that you have never been before. And that is where you will find opportunities. You will find like these something to do with shipping, something to do with exports, imports, something to do with like it's not the same place. It's 2 different continents, 2 different countries, 2 different. That is how your wealth can actually multiply, and you can see a massive chunk of it. Now we have the very beautiful love. Okay, let's see what your future version wants to tell you for love. We have the Ace of Pentacles and the Empress. Firstly, there's pregnancy there. There's a baby there. There's a happy family there. But in terms of love, it's also saying that you will always find opportunities that you can nurture and you can grow and you can see them come into full form in the 3D world, in the real world. This is so beautiful. Maybe here love just means that you're going to be thoroughly in love with the person that you marry, male, female, take it however it resonates. But it also says that every opportunity where you can see something grow from a seed into an entire tree, entire structure, is where your actual true love lies. You just love seeing things come into full shape and full form. And currently you're going a massive transformation. So let's see what your future version wants to tell you. The message in regards to your current energy. We have, okay, let's see. We have the Hermit, the all-seeking, all-knowing Hermit. We have 5 of Cups, and then we have the 4 of Swords. I love it when 4 of Swords comes whenever we are in either in our past or when we are in an energy of sadness or feeling sad. But your future version wants to tell you that as you transform, currently the transformation that you're going through, as you transform, you are going to be sort of getting a lot of deeper knowing, and maybe in this transformation you will isolate yourself from people. Maybe in this transformation that you're going through, which is maybe you're actually just doing this thing alone. That is why this transformation that you're undergoing through right now, Taurus, is feeling uncertain or a little bit sometimes, will I be able to make it through? Will I finish all the steps? But because we have the number 9 here, I believe you're going to go all the way through. Your future version is saying that. And it is saying that there may be these moments of feeling sad, feeling lonely, especially feeling that I don't have the right people. But when you go on the other side with the 4 of Swords, the new version of yours, the healed version of yours, is going to be a very, very powerful version. And I feel that this version, your future version, is saying that, 9s are very powerful. A lot of people think that alone is not enough in today's world, and you always need someone. And I see that you have someone, Taurus, but your future version is saying that you alone are going to be very powerful. You are going to be going through this cycle alone, because that's the way that you can release what you don't need and embrace that what you're truly made up of. And I believe your current energy, this transformation, is the starting point. So very, very nice, very beautiful messages. Thank you, Taurus, and I wish you all the best, and I will see you in your next reading. Next up, we have Gemini. Hello, Gemini, and welcome to your reading for messages from your own future self, your future version. And let us start with, what is your current energy? Gemini, what are you showing? Okay. Underneath, you want to talk to something, you want to communicate, you're seeking truth, Gemini, basically at this point of time. And I do see you walk away. Maybe you don't even want to hear, you don't want small talk at this point of time. You do not want any small talk. And I do feel there is someone who wants to talk to you, but you want someone to give 100% or nothing. You will not settle for 50%. That's the energy, Gemini, you're showing. 8 of Cups, Page of Wands, and the 5 of Pentacles. I believe you've gone into this cycle too many times. And the only thing that you're very sure of is that you don't want to engage in small talks. You want to have conversations that makes you feeling wholesome. Wow. Let's see, your future version wants to talk about which 3 astral house at this point of time. Let us see. We have marriage, happiness. I'm so happy happiness came out. And we have career. All right. So your future version wants to talk to you about these three topics. So let's see, what does your future version want to tell you? Oh, yeah, there you go. We have 2 cards for marriage. We have 2 cards for happiness. I love it. And then we have 2 cards for career. All right, so let's start with marriage, and the energy that has popped up from your future is the 6 of Wands and the Knight of Swords. Yeah, you're like I said, you want 100% or nothing. You are not interested. And 6 of Wands is a card of victory. It's a card of being recognized. It is a card of being remembered. So in your marriage energy, 6 of Wands and the 6 of Wands is also, by the way, these are very futuristic imagery, but these both energies are on horses, because 6 of Wands is also coming back and celebrating and being admired and being respected. And Knight of Swords on the other side is, of course, a knight on swords. So I feel in your marriage, your future version wants to tell you that you are going to be with a person who is going to, lit a spark, so that you feel, it's like how one person does, brings in an energy which elevates the next one. Then you bring in something and then they get elevated. And then, so it's the coming together of 2 energies, fire and air, very compatible. They really sort of bring out the best in each other. But you both need to have the same frequency, and you both need to maintain a pace. Yup. Let us see what we have for happiness, because that is something you really need to hear right now. You have clearly walked away from situations and you are feeling lonely and rejected at this point of time. So for your happiness, your future version wants to say 10, which is the Wheel of Fortune, and then we have the World card. That's the last card. And it says that, Wheel is an absolute depiction of seasons changing, phases, time. So whatever you're going through right now is a phase. And I like the fact that, Gemini, you're owning up to your own power, and you're saying that I want to be in a position, in a place, in a situation, in a surrounding where everything works with each other. Nobody is left behind. We take people along and we go and we create. So for your happiness, it's a temporary situation. It is, world is a card of happy ending, but in order to reach your happy ending, and then, life is an ebb and flow. We have a good day, then we have a so-so day, then we have a great day, and then we have a not so good day. So in your highs, it's going to feel very, very high. But in your lows, you're being reminded that it's just a phase, it's temporary, and it's only going to make you stronger. It's only going to make you understand the value of people around you, of the world around you. Okay, next up, we have career, a desk that has popped up for you. Maybe you use desk as a job for your work, a table. We have the 7 of Swords and the 3 of Swords, 2 air cards. And in your career, I think your future version is trying to tell you that you're doing something which involves, I may be talking to someone from the medical field, I may be talking to writers, authors, anything that involves communication, talking, a tool, something to do. And your future version is actually saying, maybe take a good look at your career, at where you are, because you seem to be exiting, and maybe you're not able to give it the right amount of time, I'm getting the the word time is coming very, very strongly in my head. You're not able to give your career the kind of time that you would like to give. And maybe it's a career where you are, you have to keep others happy, as in you have to take care of people around you, and that takes a toll on you. Again, something to do with time here. Look at how you have designed your time management. Very, very important emphasis here, because it is leaving you depleted. And you're going out of your way, I feel, and you're doing things for everybody around you. But when you circle and you come back, you realize, do I have enough time? I don't see energy. I think you're very energetic. You're absolutely on the go. I picked that up from the Six of Wands. I feel it's the element of time. All right, let us see what does your future version there want to tell you about the message from the future version regarding your current energy. We have, wow. Wow. Because you have the Five of Pentacles in your current energy. You are feeling abandoned, and we start with the Five of Pentacles. This is your future version is, and then we have the King of Pentacles and the King of Cups. So your future version is telling you at this point of time, you may not be looking eye to eye at someone. And I feel it's validating through this message that these two people are of equal frequency. That's why you got two similar energies in the marriage. As partners also, as companions also. There are two people with the same status, same position, possibly the same age. But at the moment, you are not looking at each other eye to eye. Few reasons your future version wants to point out. The money, the finances. One brings in the wealth and other brings in the emotion. I feel the universe is your future version. The future version and the universe both are trying to tell you that earth and water are very, very compatible. It is trying to make you actually clear that you two people bring your own best qualities. And it is to expect someone to become like you is possibly the reason why two people are not looking eye to eye. I think your future version is saying, whoever you are with, you two as individuals have solid power, and your actual job is to come together and bring out the best. You have your own qualities, King of Pentacles and King of Cups. One of them is definitely you, and one of them is the other person. And you are, the reason why you are not looking eye to eye is because maybe at some point you're expecting the person to be exactly like you. But your future version is saying two individual entities, two people who will bring in their best. So it would be a good idea to encourage people, your partner, whoever you are with, to bring in their best every single day, not the best that you want. And similarly for you, you are also entitled, and it is absolutely your right every day to show up as your best. So two people become one when they bring in their individual best, and they don't look eye to eye when they are possibly competing with each other. And these two elements are really beautifully compatible. So that was shown in your marriage too, by the way. So connection is solid. I think the only place is possibly the career, where time management is of essence. So yes, that is what I have for you, Gemini. Thank you for watching, and I will see you on your next reading. Till then, you take care. Next up, we have Cancer. Hello, Cancer, and welcome. These are your messages from your own future version. And let us start with seeing what is your current energy. What are you showing, Cancer, right now at this moment, or whenever you watch this? Okay, you're worrying over something at this point of time, Cancer. Whenever you're watching this, whenever you are with me right now, you're worrying. Something has been giving you sleepless nights. So Queen of Wands, Nine of Wands, and the Hangman. So you know what you're worth, Cancer. You absolutely know what you're worth, and you are, unfortunately, due to some circumstances, not being allowed to experience your absolute worth. And you've actually stood your ground. You're fighting for it. You've seen your growth. You know, it's like you've seen yourself growing, and maybe you're at that place where you thought the next step was, but it's just come at a little pause. So there is just a little teeny tiny split second pause. All right. But you're doing great, Cancer. You're doing great. Let me see. The energy looks radiant and vibrant, and you've sort of earned it. You know, you have, the word is you've earned it. Let me see which astral house your future version wants to talk about. And we have career, marriage, and wealth. Okay, we're going to talk about career, marriage, and wealth. So from the Quantum Tarot, let's take out energies from the future. And we have, wow, very nice. Okay, you are going to be so happy when you see this, Cancer, because does this happen? Does this happen? This doesn't happen, right? And you saw me shuffle the cards. For your career, you have Ace of Pentacles to the 10 of Pentacles. Oh my God. It doesn't get better than this. It's wherever you are, whatever career you're pursuing, by the way, you're going to see absolute victory in it. Absolute. From the Ace of Pentacles to the 10 of Pentacles. And I love how 10 of Pentacles is all the planets aligned together. So in your career, you're going to make it really, really big. Like you're going to go, if there is a title and a position or the highest honors, you are going to get it. You are. It is, I think you've already got it. And if for those who haven't yet, but it's just something that you can go all the way through it. And I mean money, I mean wealth, I mean fame, and I'm picking up on a profession which is not very common. It's a very uncommon profession because, you know, the alignments of planet is uncommon. You know, it happens once. I'm picking up a profession which is unique, which is rare. Not many people are into it, but I can see that the growth is, and you're going to be there. You are there. Your future version is saying, yep, you will do it all the way through. And you're going to make a lot of money while doing it. For your marriage, you have the Ace of Wands, and then you have the Temperance. Temperance is an energy of harmonizing, of making two things happen. And firstly, I'm getting Ace of Wands is, in terms of marriages, you are going to be looking at a person or a partner that you're terribly, terribly attracted to, in a good way, okay? There is definitely going to be an attraction, and it's going to be the feeling I'm getting is you both bring in the best out of each other. You both are magnets for each other. That is also something that I'm picking up because, you know, it's almost like, and it's going to be, you know, there is going to be a distance, I feel. There is going to be, there are absolutely two, you know, even if there are two electrons, two neutrons, two protons, they're like far apart, but they keep getting electrically charged and they maintain each other. Yeah, that's how the quantum world works, you know. You're apart, but you're still connected to each other. So there is a spark, there is an electricity. It looks like a fabulous connection, by the way, Cancer, fabulous. Then we have the wealth. For your wealth, you have the Hanged Man, which is in your current energy, by the way, and then you have the Knight of Cups. So this pause, by the way, has something to do with money, has something to do with actual money. And your future version is jumping in and telling you the pause can be taken care of if you follow the thing that is your bliss, that is your happy place. Yeah, because Knight of Cups is that knight, that energy that pursues the path where he or she is in absolute love with, you know. It is not about the other person, the other energy. Here you sort of make yourself, you don't even have to sort of make yourself believe. You already believe that you're worthy of it. You already know that if I'm going to take this path, even if I don't get this, I know I'm going to end up getting something even better. So the pause that you're currently facing has something to do with wealth, and the way out is to follow the things that from a place of absolute love. Like, let it come naturally, organically. Flow with it. Don't try to force anything at this point of time. Let me see what your future version wants to give you a message for your current energy that's on the table right now. We have 9 of Pentacles, 8 of Pentacles, and the Page of Swords. You know, this wealth, 9 of Pentacles is absolute financial independence. 8 of Pentacles is keep working at it and expanding, and Page of Wands is going out, Page of Swords, sorry, is an air sign, and it's going out and finding what is yours so you're being, right now your future version is telling you that go out and find, dig, go above and beyond. This figure here is going way above, it's going in the cosmos. That means it is using, in today's world, technology, using internet. Put yourself completely out there. If this has to do with your wealth, if this has to do with your career, because we also have Ace to the 10 of Pentacles, and career and wealth are very, very interlinked with each other. So put yourself out there. Send out your resumes to as many places as possible, and also make sure of your paperwork. Get your paperwork absolutely right. Because Page of Swords is all about, you know, the information that you acquire and the information that you send out. So very, very nice message for you. Building, expansion, and finding it out. Put on your best pair of shoes, the fastest shoes that you have, or get your fingers, you know, like fast fingers, and now start scouring over. This pause is just this much. So very, very nice message. Thank you, Cancer, for watching, and I will see you in your next reading. You take care and have a fabulous week ahead. Next up, we have Leo. Hello, Leo, and welcome. This is your messages from the future and your own self, your future self, the messages that want to be heard by you. But first, Leo, let's look at your current energy. What are you showing us right now? Let us see, Leo. Okay. So, 10 of Wands, the Hierophant, and the 2 of Pentacles. Okay. So at this moment, Leo, you're carrying a lot of weight, you are tired, you're exhausted. I believe you have a lot of responsibilities, okay? Some coming from family, some coming from an institution, from a structure where you're possibly employed or you work for. And maybe at this point of time, just at this point of time, when you're with me right now, you are feeling the lack of, see, you're very good at what you do. Very, very good. You can, in fact, make do with even less, but you don't want to. I don't think you want to make do with less, because I believe you have tasted the best and now you want to not settle anymore. Yep. And there is a very strong emphasis here on an institution, a structure, a corporate, possibly a place that you go regularly, a routine place, even marriage. There is some place where you are obliged to go, and it's becoming a bit tiring for you at this point. Let us see what your future version, which astral house wants to pop up, and what does your future version want to talk to you about it. Okay, Leo, we will take success, we have happiness, and we have career. So your future version wants to talk to you about success, happiness, and career. Okay then, Leo, let's have a look. We're going to take this, 2 cards here, 2 cards here, and 2 cards here. Very powerful cards have popped up for you, by the way. Very powerful. Very, very powerful. Let's start with success. For success, you have a card that is very, very inclusive, just and exclusive to just this tarot deck, the Quantum Tarot deck, and this is the You know, this is the Phoenix card. This is rising from the ashes. And then we have the Three of Wands. This is, I'm almost sensing that your success is a powerful comeback, Leo. You have this quality of every time people think that you're done and you cannot do anything more or you don't have anything more, you come back. And when you make a comeback, it's like a superhero walking in slow-mo and everybody's just watching. That's the kind of energy I'm picking on. The Phoenix and the Three of Wands. Wow. Rising back from the ashes. And with the Phoenix, I'm also picking up that there is absolutely no end. You're limitless. You have the potential to create anything at any point of time, Leo. You just have this whole, your energy is supreme. Again, fire and fire, by the way, which is your sign. You're a fire sign. Your spark is out of this world. And you walk and the rooms light up. And people are just, it's like you make an entry like a celebrity. There is just people stop what they're doing. And that is where your success lies. Your success lies in your comeback. You come back even stronger. Every single time. You may have already done it 3 times. And you're getting ready for the next big badass one. Okay. For your happiness, we have the Emperor. Ooh. And the Hermit. Emperor to the Hermit. You know, there is this story where this emperor, who in order to see who loves him, who does not love him, used to disguise himself as a beggar and then go into the towns and see whether people treat him with the same love, care, fanfare. So I am actually picking that story up. Maybe it's meant to be heard by someone, but happiness for you is who is going to want to spend quality time with you minus the person that you are, in your absolute real self. And those are the moments, or those are the people that gives you genuine happiness. And your future version is actually telling you that you will reach a position, a massive position. And you know, when you're on the top, because Hermit is on the top, it's very hard to have the right people. So your happiness will come from those who accept you, if they knew you before, or if they are, you know, they understand the person you are minus everything else that you've acquired in life. Wow. So profound, so nice. For your career, your future version is showing us Two of Wands and the King of Wands. There is so much. We have the King of Wands, we have the Emperor, and then we have the Phoenix. A lot of wow. So for your career, it's just saying that maybe, because we also have the Two of Pentacles here, it's saying that, you know what, Leo, you are going to, the career for you is where you get to be yourself, because King of Wands is also a straight up Leo card, Leo energy. Leos are very, very, they are go-getters, okay? And you know that, you know about yourself, and you want to look nice, you want to look presentable, you want to look impressing, you want to make an impact. You like to do things on your own terms and conditions. And if at the moment, because that's what I'm picking up, you're tied down by something or somebody, and that is restricting you. And that is where you sort of get a blockage when you get dependent on someone else. So for your career, your future version is saying, what can you do where you are your own independent boss? Your future version sees you as a CEO, as the owner, as the it-all. All right, let us see messages from your future for the current energies, Leo. And we've got the Temperance, the Wheel, and the Knight of Pentacles. So there is, firstly, whatever you're going through right now, we have 2 tens. One is the 10 of Wands, which is in your current energy. We have the Wheel, that means it's temporary. 8 is a phase. 10s are also completions. But your future version wants to tell you that make a strategy here. Have a method towards because the Knight of Pentacles in this quantum tarot is on the verge of making an entire forest come to life, and that does not happen in one day, right? It is going to take some time. And Temperance is also divine timing. So in fact, the wheel is also timing. There is a timing here. There is 14, there is 10. 14 and 10. Also we have December. Also we have October. There is something here got to do with timing and you following a timeline, a deadline, a plan. Give yourself a timeline and deadline for the things that you're doing. Because if you don't do that to yourself, and I can see that in your career, you are going to be sort of limiting yourself. And your success lies in being limitless. Remember? Very nice. Very powerful. Very, very powerful. So that's what I have for you, Leo. I hope the message finds you at the right time. And I will see you in your next reading. Till then, you take care and have a fabulous week ahead. Next up, we have Virgo. Hello, Virgo, and welcome. These are your messages from your own future self. So let's jump in and see what is your current energy. First, we need to check your current energy. Virgo, what are you showing? The Page of Pentacles, the Five of Wands, and the Three of Wands. All right, all right. So you're stepping into something. There is a lot of competition, and you're also awaiting something, by the way. I'm speaking to a few Virgos here. One being a student, all right, who's just entered into the arena, who's just entered. There's a lot of competition, and it's almost like you're now waiting. Will I get a placement? Will I get a job? That's one. I'm also speaking to another set of Virgo where you have added a new skill. All right, and you are checking the competition, by the way. Or you want to make an investment, but you're seeing the competition. However, you're awaiting something at this point of time. You're waiting for your ships to come in. There is a distance. There is a factor of different places on the map, but there is a massive competition, what you're getting into. But it's competition that makes us all better than what we were yesterday, right? All right, let us see. Very good energy, by the way. You're not afraid. You're ready, by the way, for whatever it is to take it on. Let me see 3 astral houses that your future self wants to talk about. Marriage, wealth, and love. I really thought career would come for you, but we have marriage, we have wealth, and we have love, Virgo. Let us see. Let's take out 2 cards, and this is from your future, by the way. Okay. All right. Okay, interesting. Interesting. Again, we have 5 of Swords here. 5 is also in your current. So I do see a lot of people. I see you being in competition, you being in a field, you being in a situation where there's a lot of people vying for the same thing. So for your marriage, you have the 5 of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands. Your future version is saying that make sure that you are take good care of yourself, right? It is telling you to fall in love with yourself. There may be moments where 2 people don't look eye to eye. 2 people, you know what I'm actually picking up here, Virgo, from your future version is that in any connection for 2 people to be together, both of them should be willing to upgrade each other. If only one partner is upgrading, for example, they're taking care of their health, their lifestyle choices, their clothing, their work, and the other one sort of neglects that, that obviously leads into a misunderstanding or a disconnect. And with the Queen of Wands, because this energy is, she's fully in love with herself. She knows her value and she knows her power. Your future self is actually saying that alignment in any connection is dependent on individual upgrades for the betterment of each other, so that you stay in the same frequency with the person that you are with. Okay. Virgos are very intelligent, and therefore that's how they convey the message to me. For wealth, you have, okay, for wealth, hear me out, Virgo. You have the Tower and you have the Eight of Cups. So maybe where you are right now at this point of time is not where you're going to make your maximum wealth. Your maximum wealth will be, is basically coming out of something very, very iconic. That's the word coming. Iconic, very revolutionary, very that's going to break ceilings, break the norms. It's going to be out of the ordinary, and you're going to be a part of it, which is why I feel you're trying to get, there is a competition in the field that you are, and you're reinventing, and you're waiting for something. You're waiting for your ships to come in. So your wealth or the way your wealth grows, by the way, is, it's like the economy breaks down, but you're absolutely safe. The market is also a very, your stocks, shares, bonds, whatever you've put in your wealth is also a very important factor that I'm seeing. And your future version is actually telling me Tower to the Eight of Cups is, if a structure comes down, you are going to be walking away. So keep your wealth structure separate from the external factors. Build your own wealth well. Your own wealth well. Your own wishing well, which is not connected to the external factors, and you're not dependent on external factors for growing that wealth. That's literally what I'm picking up. And then we have love. So just to go back, Virgo, I know a lot of people make such kind of investments. It just says make smart moves, which you're very good at. Know your time to exit. Yeah, I had to say that. So then we have love, and for love, your future version is saying Seven of Wands to the the Queen of Pentacles. This is so accurate because it now resonates with the marriage. You know how in marriage it said that match the frequency. You see how the Seven of Wands is? So many lights, and in order to cross this structure, you have to be very, very flexible. Your body, your physical body has to be very, very flexible, right? So for love, firstly, two very beautiful energies are popping out. Be flexible and be very, very nurturing. Be very loving. Be very caring. A Queen of Pentacles is an emphasis on growth and expansion, but she also knows how to take care of her own people. She keeps the world on her lap. She, he, take it however it resonates. But yeah. So let's see what your future version wants to tell you for your current energy. We have Nine of Wands, Eight of Wands, and the Two of Pentacles. You're definitely creating something, and I like how the Two of Wands is balancing on his feet with his hands down, something out of the ordinary. And you're very good at balancing things, very, very good. You can multitask, Virgo. You can multitask. So your future version is saying there is something, wow, look at that. There is something that you need to receive, which will then allow you to give it back to the world. And it is something that is out of the ordinary. And you are in your current energy, by the way, waiting for something. So there is this whole, and it's a very competitive field, and you have the skill set for it. Page of Pentacles, you have the skill set for it. The key word here is resilience. Do not give up. Stay in the game. When there is a competition, the competition only lasts as long as the last man standing, Virgo. And your key word here is You should be the last man slash woman slash person standing. That's what I have for you, Virgo. I hope the messages find you at the right time. Love the reading, love the energy. I will see you in your next reading. Next up, we have Libra. Hello, Libra, and welcome. These are your messages from the future and your own future self, by the way. So let us begin and let's see what Libra is showing in their current energy right now. Okay, there is something that you're waiting on. A new beginning, possibly. There is something that you're waiting on, and it's taking time. It's taking time. You're waiting for something. You're waiting for something to come to you. There is a timeline here. There is a distance, there is a timeline. You are ready. You're actually ready. You may have gone and visited a particular place too many times. But it's almost like there is this much. There is this much between you and the thing that you want. And you're aware of what you want, by the way. 7 of Pentacles, 3 of Wands, and the High Priestess. You know what you want, okay? You're very, very clear what you want. You're also educating yourself. You're teaching yourself things. But there is this much, Libra, this much. Let's see what your future version wants to talk to you. Which astral houses? Which 3 astral houses? What do you need to know? What are you finding? What are you this close to? Let's see if your future version wants to tell you something. We have happiness. We have career, and then we have success. So let's see. Let us see what your future version wants to tell you about these 3 things. And we're going to take this one for happiness. We have career, very nice. And for success, very nice. Very, very nice. The future version of yours is stepping in to give you a lot of relief, Libra. Okay, for happiness, you have the Page of Wands and the Death. This is, Page of Wands to the Death is a transformation, by the way. Because Page of Wands is a very young, it's a very energetic, it's a very enthusiastic energy. It's learning, it's training. It's learning new things. It's getting ready for the world. It's getting ready for the world. And it's come under your happiness astral house. So a student energy, by the way, is a very, it's a very innocent and a very naive energy, Libra, by the way. There are some days where we are very excited and we get very, we want to conquer the whole world. And then there are some days where we feel like even, this much is not enough. I'm not doing my best. And I can pick that up from the 7 of Pentacles energy that you are in right now. You've done everything, but it's just that you don't know what is that next step that you're supposed to take. So Page of Wands to the Death for your happiness is have fun. Even the smallest of the moments, everything has an expiration date, Libra. Everything. There isn't a single thing on this planet that does not have. So make sure you have fun, enjoy that moment thoroughly, and then let the next moment arrive. There is no, you can't keep happiness for so long. You have to make happiness into smaller packets of happiness and spread them all over and share them with everyone. And that's how happiness expands. That's what your future version is saying. Enjoy every moment. Enjoy every moment like it was your last. I don't want to say that, but I just want to say that enjoy every moment. For your career, by the way, we have very, very nice. We have the World and we have the 6 of Wands. Wow. Very, very powerful. World is a happy ending. World is a happy accomplishment. And 6 of Wands is emerging victorious out of it. So in your career, your future version wants to tell you that it just feels like at this point of time that you're going to be achieving worldwide fame. And I want to say that because that's what this energy is. Now, a lot of you will say that how can everybody get worldwide fame? But worldwide fame, I'm talking about the feeling here. Even in your normal job, you can have that feeling. But the feeling, the energy that your career is picking up is being known by everyone, loved by everyone, admired by everyone, respected by everyone. People just love your absolute presence in the room. And not just that, you just have that quality of turning things into magic and being victorious. You win. Libra, you win. Irrespective, you win. So that's the energy your future self wants to show you. And for success, by the way, you have 8 of Wands and the Ace of Cups. This is also an 8 of Wands is a lot of adrenaline rush. And Ace of Cups is feeling amazing. Your success is your own rush and your own wanting to have things. That's actually your energy all over the table. You're full of life, you're full of spark, you bring a lot of joy in every room that you enter, and your success comes in, the offers come because you light up. You have so much to give. Which is why in your present energy, if you are feeling like you're not moving on or you're waiting or there is a sort of hold on moment, it is because you're figuring out where you belong. Belong, yeah, something to do with where you belong. But as far as your future is concerned, you belong to the world. Yep, you do. Let's see a message from your future self for your current energy. We have the 5 of Swords, the 10 of Cups, and the Empress. Oh, and we have the 3 of Wands underneath. This definitely has something to do with where you belong. Because 5 of Swords is a card of conflict. It's people interfering, not looking into each other eye to eye. One comes up with an idea, the other one comes in contradictions. A lot of contradictions here. So your future version is saying, where you belong is very important. Because look, we have the 10 of Cups and the Empress. This is both so similar to the world here, so similar to the Ace of Cups. Your future version is saying, stay away from those energies that are going to be not aligned with you. 10 of Cups is alignment. It is absolutely feeling a state of joy, a state of contentment. And I think in the present, you are having to interact with people who are of different sort of, I don't want to say values, but their expectations are different. Their expectations in a project, if you're doing a combined project together, just giving you an example, everybody needs to have the same desired goal. If the expectations are different, the goal is never going to be met. So your future self is encouraging you. Your team, your group has to be people who have the same desired goals. See, the point of views can be different, but the goal should be same, and the expectations have to match each other. They cannot contradict, and that is going to possibly give you a setback or two. But I do see 10 of Cups and the Empress. Libra, you're going to be a creator. You're going to be creating things, and you have the power to give happiness to a lot of people. That is what your future version is telling you, is showing you, is reminding you how powerful you are. You are a creator. I'm talking to creators, Libra, the creators. So that's what I have for you. I will see you on your next reading. Till then, you take care and have a fabulous week ahead. Next up, we have Scorpio. Scorpio. Hello, Scorpio, and welcome. This is your messages from your own future version, by the way, your own future self. And let's jump in and see what messages want to come out for you. First, we're going to look at your own current energy that you're showing right now. Scorpio, we have the Five of Cups, we have the Ten of Cups, and we have the Moon. So you're going through a phase. You're sad one day, you're happy one day. Or you're sad 5 seconds, you're happy 5 seconds. Or you're sad 5 seconds and happy 10 seconds. But you're going through a phase right now. Yeah. It's like you miss, but you don't. And then you're like, no, I have it all. So emotionally, I'm seeing an ebb and flow. All right. Let us see your future version wants to talk about what. And I'm also, in your current energy with the moon, it's almost like you are getting, are you looking out for signs? You're getting signs. You're looking for signs. You look for signs and then you become happy, and that's for just a little bit of time. And then you go back into a feeling of, I'm missing something. Either you have it all and you're missing something, or you are in a state of not being so happy, but you get happy very fast. Emotional turbulence, I guess. All right, let's see what your future version wants to talk to you about. We have marriage, wealth, and love. So your future version wants to talk to you about marriage, wealth, and love. All right, Scorpio, let's see. We're going to take these two. We will take these two. Very nice. We're going to, cards have repeated themselves. So we're going to see. For marriage, your future version is showing Nine of Swords and the Knight of Cups. So maybe for some of you, the way that you've been giving, the way that love is finding you, or your understanding of love, or how love is meant to be in a connection, is not aligned with the other person. Yeah, possibly. Because, you know, Knight of Cup in itself is a very giving energy. It is very fond of bringing love forward. It's a very love forward energy, by the way. But I see the element of pain. I see the element of anxiety. Makes me wonder your future version is possibly trying to tell you that do not look at a connection from how you expect love to be. Open up to the idea of love in a connection from both perspectives. Because there is love. There is somebody wants to give you love. But I do see a mismatch. Something. Then it's very strong, because in your current you have the moon and your future version is wants to talk about Nine of Swords. So why do you have sleepless nights? Why do you worry? Why does the presence of another person make you feel that, will you have them for a longer time? Possibly. Will this last longer? Something in that regards. That's what your future is talking about. In your wealth, you have the Nine of Pentacles and then you have the Infinity card. Infinity is limitless. In wealth, your future version is telling you that firstly, Nine of Pentacles is a card of financial independence. It's being powerful alone. So your wealth comes from you. You are the one who can generate wealth. And that opportunity is available to you in multiple forms, in many ways, and it's limitless. There's no upper cap to it. When you work by yourself, when you work solo, when you create on your own, you have the power to create as much as you want. So emphasis here on working alone and creating, because Nine of Pentacles is so close to 10. I don't see the 10 of Pentacles here. I see you doing something on your own and enjoying your wealth too, by the way. Prioritizing your wealth, prioritizing your money, prioritizing your career, by the way. Makes me wonder if it's your career, the kind of work you do, that is not giving you enough time possibly in your marriage. And so we will see love. We have the next house, which is love. Let us see what is your future. And there you go. You have the 5 of Cups and the 4 of Swords, and you have 5 of Cups in your present energy. There is a tendency, possibility, go back in past, because that is also what your current energy is. Going back in the past and seeing things that did not work. But I love it when 5 of Cups, I think it came for some other sign too. 5 of Cups comes with 4 of Swords, because 4 of Swords is healing. In love, your future self is telling you, let go of past. Let go of this energy. Past is pointless. Future is only a direction. The real moment is the present, and your present, you have the 10 of Cups. So stay in the 10 of Cups a lot more longer than the pull of the 5 of Cups towards you. That is what is going to heal you. That is what is going to make you feel whole and content and much more powerful. Let us see what are the messages. What is the message that there you go. There you go. The message from your future version for the current energy. Your future version is saying, again repeating cards, Scorpio, 6 of Wands, 5 of Swords to the 10 of Cups. Focus more on the 10 of Cups. Focus more in the present. Stay more in the present. And 5 of Swords is usually, when people contradict. We started the reading, we started your message with, you have this emotional turbulence. So when you go back into the past, whatever is this calling of the past or something that you are still feeling sorry for, just tell it thank you. If you can forgive it, fantastic. If you cannot forgive it, just tell it thank you. But I am now ready for my new timeline. I'm now ready for the happiness that is already there for me. My happiness already exists, because your future version is also telling you same thing, that you can actually jump into the happiness and avoid the whole drama in between. There's another 5 here, 5 of Swords, very similar to the 5 of Cups. You just need to jump and go to those 10 of Cup moments. In between, past will try to come and sort of manipulate you in the form of nightmares, in the form of dreams, at night times, and especially when you're alone. Past has a beautiful habit of catching up with us and traumatizing us when we're alone. But alone is also the place where we can genuinely tell ourselves, I am done with you. I am moving on to the next. So, wow. Thank you for telling me that too, Scorpio. There's a lesson learned for me too. I hope the message finds you at the right time. I will see you in your next reading. Till then, Scorpio, take care and have a fabulous week ahead. Next up, we have Sagittarius. Oh my God, a lot of cards flying. Hello, Sagittarius, and welcome. This is your messages from the future, and it's been going great. Let's see what your future wants to talk to you. But your current energy, there you go. The cards are already on the table. So what you're showing right now is this. Okay. We have the Wheel of Fortune, we have the 5 of Swords, and then we have the Emperor. Sagittarius, you want to upgrade, and you want a massive upgrade. You're done with the games. You're done with having to deal with people in between. What you're showing is that this time, when the season changes, this time when the wheel turns, it's my turn. It's my turn. I am not participating in, and I don't want to prove myself anymore. I also feel somebody's has an eye on you as a good candidate for something. Let us see what your future version, which astral house your future version wants to give you messages. I sincerely hope there's career in it. We have marriage, we have wealth, and we have happiness. Okay? Let us see. Maybe wealth has something to do with career, but let's see. We have marriage. Sagittarius. Your future version wants to talk about marriage. Okay. We have the wheel there too. Wealth. Very nice. And we have happiness. Okay. Very interesting. Let's look at it one at a time. For your marriage astral house, your future version is telling you Hermit and the wheel. You know what? For a lot of you, you have been single for a very long time. And this season, or the next 10 months, reference to the number 10, 9 to 10, marriage is on the cards. Yep. I will leave it there. Next we have wealth. And for wealth, you have the Knight of Pentacles and the Temperance. That is Sagittarius. That is your power card, by the way. Slow and steady. You have the power of expansion, and which is why I feel at this point of time, you are done with the small games. You don't want to participate and fight in those small little, those corporate battles and proving somebody a point. You know the position that you're meant for, and that is what you're gunning for. So for your wealth, you have the energy of put your best foot forward. Show what you're worthy of and go for it. It may feel like it's building slowly, but we're talking here about wealth. We're not talking here about cash and money and a salary. We're talking here about wealth management. Wealth is the legacy. And Sagittarius, there is an emphasis here on building something one brick at a time, one structure at a time that you can call your own. It is the Knight of Pentacles which goes on and becomes the King of Pentacles. And you have everything working for you, by the way. There is a heavy emphasis of divine timing. There is an emphasis of the month December, the planet Jupiter, expansion, so much more. But you have to be consistent and disciplined at something. That's the key word here. For your wealth to become the wealth that you want, the key word is what are you willing to do every single day? Because you got to keep building it. Okay, and that's how wealth builds, right? Now for your happiness, Sagittarius, you've got the Phoenix and the Devil. Something here in your, this is your future version telling you that you got to burn something down. You got to purify. You got to sage. Possibly you need to sage your home. That is immediately something. You've got to cleanse, you've got to purify, you've got to sage. There is something around you that has a hold over you. It's possibly negative talk, and I picked that up in your current energy too, that this whole, you don't want to be a part, you don't want to be in a room where people talk about people. You want to be in a room where people talk about ideas, goals, dreams, destinations, bigger things, the bigger picture. So in your happiness, your future version is saying that you need to burn, you need to purify. There is a manifestation method, by the way, where you write the things that you want and you fold the paper, you burn it, turn it into ash, and you release it. In a sense, you've pronounced to the universe what it is that you really, really want. But because there is the presence of devil there, I'm being inclined to say that there is something you need to release. Okay, let us see, Sag, what does your future version want to tell you about your current energy? We have the Nine of Cups. Finally, this card popped out for someone. Oh, very, very nice. We have the Nine of Cups, we have the Page of Pentacles. Look how you had the Knight of Pentacles in your wealth, the Page of Pentacles, and Nine of Cups is making a wish, manifesting, and I just told you have to burn something, release something in order for a manifestation here. So there is something that you're manifesting. There is something that is on your mind. There is a particular, and you know, the path, the way to it is very unconventional. Not many people would dare to go down that path, but you're doing it. You're manifesting something. If you have something specific, your future version is saying that actually it would be a very good idea to firstly release everything that you don't want, and then to focus and put your attention on that thing that you do want. Moon has a very, very important presence here, because we have the wheel, which is a cycle of phase, seasons, and moon is also a cycle. It's also a phase. And you know, moon has this whole thing. When you are in the beginning, you can clear yourself out completely and make a wish, and of course take inspired action. That's very important. And then, you know, at the full moon, you can actually see your manifestation come, but you have to be very dedicated and disciplined. So something here that has got to do with a particular manifestation and following it through. Consistency, dedication, discipline is a lot. By the way, what are you willing to do every single day in order to see it come into life? That's what your future version is trying to tell you. So that is what I have for you. I hope the message finds you at the right time. I will see you in your next reading. Till then, Sag, take care and have a fabulous week ahead. Next up, we have Capricorn. Hello, Capricorn, and welcome. This is a very powerful and special reading where the messages are from your own future version, your own future self. But firstly, we're going to look at what is your current energy. What are you showing? Okay. Okay, underneath we have the Devil. Capricorn, that is your card. Okay, so we have Knight of Pentacles, the Eight of Swords, and the Judgment. In the current energy, Capricorn, you have an idea, okay? You have the resources. You also have the playground wide open to go and experiment and try. But you're not doing it. You're either overthinking all scenarios in your head, but I do feel that you're going, it's divinely guided. We have the Judgment here. You are chosen for it. You are going to get a call back. You have to be, if you get a second chance, would you still overthink? Or would you just jump in and take that second chance and do it? So I see an element here, Capricorn, where you are resisting something. And you can do it, by the way. You're actually the right candidate to do it. But you are resisting. Let us see what is your future version, future self, Capricorn. Which astral house does it want to talk about? I'm actually curious to know why you are resisting. Let's see. We have marriage, we have love, and we have career. Your future version wants to talk to you about these three areas: marriage, love, and career. All right, let's see. Let's take out cards and let's talk. We will take this. We will take this. Nice, very nice. And we have the Judgment again. There is definitely, Capricorn, an emphasis. Even your future self wants to tell you that an opportunity is presenting itself that is divinely made for you. And I'm going to go back to it a little later, but let's start with the marriage first. We have the Strength and Four of Wands. There is a connection, there is a structure, there is a beauty. This is the card of marriage. For a card of marriage to fall in the house of marriage means there is definitely something there for you. And I think it is just one of those connections that keeps you, that tests you in a good way, okay? Because Strength is a card of having each other's back, in a sense, yes. So in terms of marriage, your future self wants to tell you that there is a connection, there are two people, there is two energies coming together, and what they're going to be doing is they're going to be watching out for each other. They're going to make each other stronger. There are going to be a heavy emphasis on the element fire, by the way. It is going to be the number 8 and the number 4. It is going to be one of those connections where you're tested for your absolute growth. It's a clean, beautiful energy, and I love that for you, Capricorn. I love it. For your love, you have 3 of Pentacles and the 7 of Pentacles. Well, together that makes a 10 of Pentacles, the card of having it all, but it's split. We have 3 and we have 7, which says that some of, in terms of love, what do you love? What do you love, Capricorn? Your future is talking about the concept of love to you is, I feel whenever you are stuck or whenever you feel something is not working, it is teamwork, collaboration that takes you out of it. And those are the moments where you realize how much you love what you do. Yeah, there is a heavy emphasis of teamwork, collaboration, and different minds from different fields, from different areas come together and put you back in order. I'm almost getting that, and it's coming, it's not in career. You don't have this in career, you have this in love. I feel your entourage, your troop, your group, and of course, Capricorn, you love making money. Maybe money is one of your major love in life. But I am picking up that for you, the concept of love is your group, your tribe, your clan of people who come together. And those are the moments where you feel wherever you are unstuck, you can move on to the next step. And that makes it a whole. That's why I said I'm getting the vibe of 10 of Pentacles, but split. For you, love is legacy, by the way. For you, love is building a legacy. Building something that is going to be remembered, that is going to be remembered for centuries. Whew, very, very nice, very powerful. For your career, you have Judgment and the Ace of Pentacles. How beautiful is that? Because in your current energy, there is a call, there is something that is divinely calling you, there is a comeback expected from you, there is an opportunity right there for you. You may even have this opportunity already in your hand, but I don't see you make the move. I don't. Even your future self is talking about the same thing. So let us see what is the message of your future for this current energy. Oh, we got exact 3 cards. We'll take them. We will take them. And we have, oh wow. That is so powerful. That is so powerful. You have infinity. That means infinite possibilities. You have the Ace of Swords, and then you have the Emperor. You have, out of many, firstly, it's endless, it's limitless. Your future version wants to tell you everything that you can think in your mind, Capricorn, it's limitless. You can have it. Ace of Swords right there in the center is having, see how you are in the 8 of Swords in the current, and your future version is showing you Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords can cut this 8 of Swords and set this person free. One clear thought. What is it that you want? What is it that you want to bring in the world? What is it that you want to do? You can list 10 things, Capricorn. All of us can. But if you start actually sitting down and chopping them off, One is likely to be the strongest, which you just cannot let go of. What is that one thing? And then you have the Emperor. It is powerful. It is a position. It is a place. It is a title. It is something that is, it's not achievable to everyone. Also, you're being encouraged again by your future self to sit with a person of the same stature and have the conversation, because I just feel what is happening right now is you are, I don't want to say scared, because I know Capricorns are not scared, but they're just resisting. You're resisting something, and your success lies in letting go that resistance and moving. It's like that resistance band, you know, at the gym that holds you back. The minute you get stronger than that and you go one step ahead, you're on the other side. On the other side, Capricorn. So, wow, that was so beautiful. And that's what I have for you. I hope the message finds you at the right time. That's really a very powerful message. I will see you in your next reading. Till then, you take care and have a fabulous week ahead. Now, next up, we have Aquarius. Hello, Aquarius, and welcome. This is your reading where the messages are from your own future version, your own future self, and we're going to jump right in and see what does your future version want to tell you. But first, we're going to look at your current energy. We have the Eight of Pentacles, we have the Eight of Wands, and we have the Three of Pentacles. Sorry, my bad there. And we have the Six of Pentacles underneath. Let me tell you something, Aquarius. In the order of the tarot decks, it's the Eight of Pentacles, even though 1, 2, 3 to the 10, right? But in terms of energy, Eight of Pentacles is the first energy of creating, and Three of Pentacles is the energy that comes after Eight of Pentacles, where you put your work out. So in your current energy, Aquarius, 2 eights and a 3, you are creating something. You are sitting down every day. This is, I believe, Sun in Virgo. This is every day, every single day, you're working down and you're stacking up and you're organizing and you're showing up and you're creating and you're building and you're making something. And Eight of Wands is the rush, the communication, the fastness, the speed. You are loving what you're doing and you're putting it up right there for people to see. You're putting a little piece of your art, you're putting a little piece of your heart out there every day. So very good energy. Very, very good energy. Let's see, what does your future version want to talk to you about? What astral houses? And underneath we have, by the way, the Six of Pentacles, which is a card of equal give and take. So you're definitely creating something resourceful, valuable. Let's see. It wants to talk to you about love, wealth, and happiness. Okay. Your future version wants to talk to you about love, wealth, and happiness. In comes the Quantum Tarot, the Futuristic Tarot. And let's get messages from the future for you. We have 2 cards here, 2 cards here, and 2 cards here. Underneath, 8 of Cups. So for love, you have 9 of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles. Your future version is telling you love for you is the ability to manifest something and see it in the real world. Yeah. You feel the definition, you know what I'm picking up? The definition of love for you is people who keep their promises, people who keep their word, people who tell you what they're going to do, and that's exactly what they do. And this is what, when manifestations, 9 of Cups is asking for a wish, wishes coming true, and Ace of Pentacles is the opportunity in the real world that you see. So for you, the concept of love, your future version is telling you, love for you, the real meaning, the true love for you is when what you say you're going to do matches your action. How beautiful is that? For wealth, your future version is showing strength and Four of Wands. Structure, wealth, you're building something. I love when the Four of Wands comes, because it's a structure, it's a safe space. It's, while 4 is not enough, is not a lot, but 4 means that you've got yourself solid foundation, you've got yourself grounded. And for the energy of wealth you have, it's almost like, you know, the strength is the universe having your back. Strength is the ability to show up, have courage, care for people, be compassionate towards people. And it's very similar to the Six of Pentacles underneath. The more you're going to give, I feel that more you're going to receive. Your structure, Aquarius, becomes solid and is solidified even further when you are in the process of, now we have 3 8s on the table. Even what you're doing right now is you are creating and you're putting it out there, creating and putting it out there. And strength is being able to be there for others, which is very, I know it's fire, but it's also a very, very larger than life gesture, which Aquarians are known for. So the more you are, you know, looking out for people, the more your structure grows. In fact, the more bolder steps you take, the more your structure grows. The more you do things that people don't do. I'm actually going to say this for you. The things that are impossible for others are possible for you, and that is where you make your wealth. Wow. For happiness, you have the 3 of Pentacles and the 7 of Pentacles. Again, very similar. 3 and 7 make the 10 of Pentacles. Your concept of love, wealth, and happiness are so profoundly intelligent and beautiful, Aquarius. For happiness, you have 3 of Pentacles and 7. That is that you bring people together. They have 3 of Pentacles twice now. Whatever you're creating, whatever you are making, the reason why you collaborate, the reason why you come up is because you feel you can add something, you can add value to it, and you're already sitting and working on it in your current energy. And your future version is saying that when you combine with people, you create a legacy. You create something that's going to get remembered. And that is happiness for you, Aquarians. Helping others, being there for others is I guess the lifeblood of Aquarians. Okay, so here's a message from the future for your current energy. Let's see what your future wants to show you. We have Chariot. We have 2 7s on the table, and we have the Tower. Oh, very, very nice. Chariot, 7 of Wands, and the Tower. Chariot to the... This is breakthrough. This is the path that you have chosen, by the way. Because Chariot is movement. It's a path. Tower is that moment where you shatter. You know, something happens. And it's like it's happening for you. And I can see that there is one thing here that your future version wants to tell you, by the way, Aquarius. It's just telling you that the path that you have taken, be flexible in your path. Because 7 of Wands is the road ahead is, because it's unconventional, it's not going to be easy. And the advantage that you will have, Aquarian, is become flexible. Don't change your goal. Change your strategy. Let the goal be the same. Just be flexible so that whatever new challenges that come your way, you can take care of those challenges. Very nice. And this is backed up by the universe. This, whatever you're doing right now, it's almost like designed for you. The universe is... You're not being tested. You don't have to prove anything, Aquarius. The only thing here is that it is shaping you. It is molding you. It is making you a version of yourself that you were born to be. Very, very powerful. So that's what I have for you, Aquarius. I hope the message finds the right people at the right time. That is my intention with this and every other reading that I do. I will see you in your next reading. Till then, you take care. And we have Pisces. So, hello Pisces and welcome. These are your messages from your own future version, and look at that. Just give me a teeny second to shuffle and get the cards in order, and we're going to see what your future version wants to tell you, talk to you, Pisces. But first, let's see what your current energy is. Oh, my. Very, very interesting. Okay, there seems to be okay, underneath we have the Three of Pentacles, so I'm going to say that because I saw it. A group of people working. Two people are not looking eye to eye, and these two people are the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Swords, and the Two of Swords. At this point of time, I see two energies, Pisces, water and air. I'm picking that Queen of Cups is yours. Two people who are very good at what they do. Very, very good, and at equal position, equal status, equal standing, but they're not looking eye to eye. Okay, there is no contact, there is no, and there, I don't know what is this. It's just the two energies. If this is both your energies, then your emotional side and your logical side, that means your heart and your mind. If I'm talking to one person, okay, two scenarios. One, two people are not talking to each other, they're not looking eye to eye. The second one is your heart and your mind at this point of time may not be in sync with each other, and I see that you have a decision to make. There is something on your mind and your heart is sort of closed off to it. Interesting. Let us see which astral house your future version wants to talk about. Success, wealth, and happiness. Your future version wants to talk about these areas in your life. Success, wealth, and happiness, Pisces. Let us take out the energy and talk about it. For success, we have these two. Okay, very nice. Wealth and happiness. Interesting. We have the Three of Pentacles here underneath, and we have the Three of Cups here underneath. Emphasis on the number 3. Let us see what, for success, what does your future want to tell you? Very nice. We have the Magician, card number 1. Magician, the ability to, the powerful manifester, the energy to manifest anything, by the way, having all the tools available. And the Six of Pentacles, very, very generous, very, very giving. It's like magnetic. You attract success, by the way. You attract success, and you not only attract success for yourself, you attract success for people around you. Money is a very important aspect. Wealth is a very important aspect of your life. You can manifest money. You double money. You do very well in the field where money is a very important aspect, by the way. Wow. Wow. Now for wealth, we have 10 of Swords and we have the 8 of Swords. See, I just told you in success, it shows that you're very good at attracting money. You're very good at attracting wealth. But in your wealth house, you have 10 of Swords and the 8 of Swords. And that is also coming somewhere in your current energy. This being crossed, being blocked, being trapped, feeling like, you know, it's the energy that I'm picking up is that in terms of wealth, Pisces, there is a number that you've given yourself. And after that big number, you sort of are not able to imagine yourself having that kind of wealth. So you start playing very safe. But the whole concept of wealth is that if the mind can conceive it, the mind can achieve it. I mean, wealth is, it's a concept. Money mindset, wealth mindset is a concept. You should not give yourself a value. You should not put a price tag. You should consider yourself priceless. So therefore, if we are priceless, everything that is available to us also should not come with a price. We should feel like we can get anything we want in our life. But I feel where it comes to wealth, your future is saying that after a point, you start playing very safe. Okay. For your happiness, you have the Five of Wands and the Sun. You do very well in competitive. Your maximum joy comes from competitions, being put into testing moments, being put into challenges, and that is where you thrive, and that is where you see how amazing you are. Fire really excites you, Pisces. Really. In a group of people, in a group dynamic, you are your best. Absolutely. So I'm very curious to see what is this Queen of Cups and the Queen of Swords. This heart to the mind ratio. Or what are you closed off to? Or what is... So let's see what is the message of your future self for the current energy. Message from your future self for the current energy. Underneath the Ace of Swords, clarity, you have the Two of Swords. There is a confusion, there is a split there, and there is something here which has got to do with speaking truth. So your future self, you have the King of Swords. Isn't that interesting? You have the Queen of Cups, and you have the Queen of Cups in your current. And then you have the Page of Cups. Three people, again, emphasis on three. King of Swords, Queen of Cups, and the Page of Cups. Very, very interesting. I feel what is happening here is the two people are not seeing eye to eye, or two energies are not a match, because there is heavy emphasis here on... Now, when the King of Sword energy shows up, King of Sword is a very rational, very astute, very pragmatic, very clear-cut energy. But at the same point of time, the King of Sword is also very set in his or her own ways, right? It's a very fixed energy. It is, you have to do it this way, and there is no other way to do it. It's too powerful that you can. So your future version is actually saying that for whoever this is, by the way, you may have to bring in more people, because you see, this is one King of Swords versus the Queen of Cups, which I told you I'm picking on is your energy. And I think the King of Swords and the Queen of Swords are very similar in your future self's message is that the King of Swords, the Queen, you need to bring somebody else on your side. Yep. I think this is a game of, this is a message of numbers. Pisces, you need to bring more people of your type. You need to bring more people of your kind. And that is why the number 3 was so significant. You need to increase your, if there is a decision to be made, your power lies in the number. If there is a voting, some sort of, that is the energy I'm picking on, that if between the heart and the mind, if there is a disconnect, you need to add people. You need to bring in somebody who thinks exactly like you, somebody who sees it exactly like you. This is an energetic battle between the heart and the mind. And I feel that at the moment, currently, you need what you need. Your future version is telling you is to bring more heart, bring more love, bring more people. You also do excellent when you're surrounded. You thrive when you're surrounded with people. So, wow. It's like the future version knows what it needs to tell you. So, yep, that's what I have for you. I hope the message finds you at the right time. And that is what I have for... Thank you, Pisces. That is what I have for all the signs, for messages from your own future version. Here's hoping that you're going to be using these messages for your absolute best, for your highest potential, for your growth, for the answers that you're seeking. And I had a good time seeing how we see ourselves in the future. So that's what I have for you. And as always, I am figuring out the Bluetooth button. But yes, that's what I have for you. I will see you in your next reading. Till then, all of you take care and have a fabulous week ahead.